Hey guys, it's your girl Lunar back again with another video for y'all. So, gonna keep that going since I use that for my Instagram stuff, so might as well use it here for YouTube. So as I promised, as I was gonna do individual videos of each of my tarot decks that I use, and I'm going to show you each of the cards, and then I'm going to come right back and do a spread with them so you can get a general idea of how I do the readings on these cards. I know I actually use one of the spreads that they already have in the book for each of the tarot, even though some of them don't have booklets to go with them, so you will see some with booklets, others not. Alright, so the first one I decided to do is my Mudras. The Mudras for awakening the energy body. So, definitely love this deck. I have been using it for about a month now. And it's very colorful, very light. The cards are very easy to shuffle, as you can see. You see how vibrant each of them are. And they all connect with each of the chakras. So if you know the 7 chakras, they have them in here, including the elements, the 5 elements. This booklet is very easy to understand, easy to read. It got a total of 111 pages. This is the artist for the book. So she got 2 booklets, 2 different decks out, so I'll do the other one for this after this. So you have the table of contents, which covers at least about 3 different pages, and then you got the introduction. So it's very readable, and then they talk about the aura. I did skim through this. I didn't really dive in, even do a little background on what mudras are, how to use the deck, how to practice mudras, all that good stuff. So practicing mudras. Mudras can be practiced seated, standing, walking, or lying down. Many of the mudras, especially those that awaken the upper energy centers, are done in traditional Shakahasana, or easy cross-legged seated position. I know I messed up that word, that beginning one, so I'm very terrible at pronunciation. I am improving as I go along. Anyway, moving forward. In any position, it is important that the spine is long and naturally aligned. The shoulders should be relaxed and the chest soft to allow the diaphragm and rib cage to move freely as you breathe. Smooth and deep breaths further enable the flow of prana, or energy. Mudras can be held anywhere from 5 breaths to a few minutes. The effects of the mudra may appear immediately. Allow your awareness to deepen, noticing the physical body sensations, energetic sensations, the quality of the thoughts and emotions, and spiritual connections. That's how the mudras are done. So, you can use this deck for mudras and meditations, intuition and the cards, or a 3-card spread, which I'm going to use for this after I show you each of the cards individually, and then we'll come back and do the spread. 3-card spread, so that includes the mind, body, and spirit, and then they break down how they do each of them, and then they show you each of the chakras. So you got the root chakra, which is the first one, sacral, which is the second, 3rd one is solar plexus, 4th is the heart, 5th is the throat, 3rd eye, and then you got the crown. So that much I do remember. And each of the colors corresponds with it. Alright. And then how the hands are positioned. So the thumb is fire, air, pointer, the middle finger is space, earth is the ring finger, and water is the pinky. Well, I understand why everybody put the ring on the 3rd finger, because it connects to earth, physical body connection. Interesting. Just my thoughts. Just something I just thought of. Interesting. And then the color and energy, and then they break down each of the cards. The cards only take up, you got the symbol that they have, and then you break down each of the cards. I kind of like this simple, easy, even though this is on the back of the cards anyway, so we'll do a little bit more diving of that. And actually, I forgot to show y'all the back of this deck, so that's wonderful. Now let's do each of these cards individually. Since I've been using them, they kind of mixed up, so I'm gonna just shuffle them a little bit more. All right, here's the first one. We'll get the lighting on this down pat. And then the back of the card. All right, second one. And you can find these on Amazon. You can just Google it or go straight to Amazon.com and type in the title of this deck. All right. I actually enjoy these decks. It's kind of very light and airy to use these decks, and they're very easy to shuffle, and luckily they're not bulky as you see some cards, because you know how some of the cards got that thickness. So these are very thin. Maybe they can tear easily, but I would hope that they never will. They be in good conditions for as long as I have. And I love this one the most, the Crown Chakra. I love the color of it. That's what draws me in. So I just love this deck because I actually saw another YouTuber use this up on my other page that I have, that I watch my videos on for my personal watch and all that. So definitely watch a lot of YouTube videos on my other one. I use this one strictly for business. So that's another good thing. I love all the colors for these. I won't say I have a favorite card either. I haven't decided if I have a favorite card. I don't really think I do, because I just love all of them equally. And I kind of, some of the colors call out a little bit more to me, especially the orange one, which is the sacral. So I definitely love the sacral and crown, between those two. Love each of these cards. And if I remember correctly, I think these are a total of 40 or something, but I do a count of it at the end to give you the overall number. Because I know I did it at one point in time, and usually I know the numbers off the top of my head. But the awakening. Oh yeah. Heart chakra. Higher knowledge. Love when that card comes out. Some of these are very easy to do. Yoni. Liberation. Yep, thought it was 40. 40 in total, like I thought it was. All right, and I'll be right back so we can do the spread. All right. Hey y'all. All right, I'm back to do the spread now. So I got the cards in my hand, as you can see, and we doing the 3-card spread for mind, body, and spirit. All right. All right, let's get this started. Deep breaths. Clearing out the mind. All right. Looks like they're ready to speak. All right. What card do we need for the mind? Got the first card up for mine. Alright. Next one up. Body. What card do we need for the body? I'm gonna take all 3 of these for the bottom. It's not supposed to be a 3-card spread, but sometimes the card speaks. And last one for the spirit. What card do we need for spirit? Now I do reversals, so we definitely going to interpret this. So, see this. Reverence. So it assists us in divine union, inner silence, spiritual devotion. Now the benefits of it: cultivates inner awareness, reduce stress and blood pressure, assists prayer and devotion. Now the instructions: palm to palm, join the hands together in front of the heart center with all the fingers touching and pointing upward. The focus: I bow with reverence to the divine heart within. I bow with reverence to the divine heart within. All right. Now, and this was supposed to be for the mind. Soul searching. That's what for the mind. But I dive a little bit more deeper. So this for to be the body. Self-trust. And mind you, 3 cards came out for the body. Self-trust. Assists enthusiasm, trust, and confidence. Benefits: supports the respiratory system, releases tightness in the chest, ribs, and back, energizes and cultivates enthusiasm and self-confidence, helps with depression. Okay. Instructions: interlace fingers from right and left hand to the first knuckle with the pinky fingers on the bottom. Extend thumbs and index fingers upward. Hold hands in front of the heart and chest with elbows relaxed downward. Focus. Unshakable confidence guides my journey forward. Unshakable confidence guides my journey forward. So this could definitely be you lacking in anything with your confidence, especially if you've been having a period of depression. I definitely get those moments, so I can see this definitely helping with that. And my confidence level very iffy sometimes, so everybody needs that boost of confidence from time to time. I know I do, to remind myself. Now, opening. This reminds me of vagina. I'm gonna be very honest. That's what it reminds me of. A vagina. Especially when I was first looking at it, I said that reminds me of vagina. Yep. Opening. Anyway. Assists. Inner cycles, fluidity, and feminine awakening. Okay. Benefits: supports reproductive and urinary health, eases menstrual, PMS, and menopausal symptoms, directs breath to sacrum, lower back, and pelvis. Instructions: place the palms of the hands together with the fingers and thumbs pointed up. Interlock the pinky, ring, and middle fingers downward. Bring the thumbs towards the body and join the pads of the index fingers together to form a diamond shape. Rest the hands, thumbs facing upward in front of the pelvis. Focus. I open to the divine feminine within me. I open to the divine feminine within me. Reassurance. That looked like a sunrise to me in the background. Like the sun is slowly rising above, and the flowers are greeting it. That's just me. Could be a flower blossoming open. Anyway, assists inner well-being, inner nourishment, and safety. Benefits: relieves tension and assists pelvic and prostate issues. Okay. Enhances circulation and reproductive and urinary systems. Calming and stabilizing. Instructions: grasp the left thumb with the right hand. Curl the left hand over the right hand. Touch the tip of the thumb to the tips of the index finger, middle, and ring finger. Relax the shoulders and belly and find your natural breath. Focus. Self-reassurance guides me to perfect well-being. Self-reassurance guides me to perfect well-being. Whew. I like that. Now, a lot of this right here dealing with sacral and heart chakra. Now, you having trouble with your heart chakra and feeling like you're not enough, you got a reopening of the heart chakra to allow more confidence to come in. And especially if you have been hogged up inside, like in a house or a dark place, allow sunlight to come in, because I can see how these two can play in as well. Sorry about that. I'm gonna get the positioning of this correctly. We learning as we growing. This is like a beam of sunlight to me for the sacral. And I say it's a beam of sunlight because this is like I said, this reminds me of vagina. So opening yourself up to that inner you. And this, like I said, looks like a sunshine to me, like the sun is rising over this horizon right here, slowly, with the flowers expanding out. And you see that the clouds are slowly moving away or trying to disperse so more of the sunlight can come through. So as the sun rises, more and more the clouds are moving out, because you can see how it's dark down here. Darkness, like from the horizon on down, all of this is dark, but as the sun creeps up, the shadow is slowly moving out more and more. That's how it looks like to me. And this is like an inner cage, if you look at it. See, a cage. And most cages, you barely have anything to like wiggle through. Like you can somewhat try to crack it open, keep working on it until it breaks, so you can open it up like this. Now, revenants, because I had to look this word up on Sunday, because this card came up for the weekly Mudras as well. So if you go to my Instagram page, you will see the weekly Mudras I put up, and I put all of the, like, whatever cards come through, I put all of this in there and show a picture, the front and the back of it. So definitely check that out. I'll put it in the description as well. But the reverence means ultimate respect. So you starting to gain more and more respect for doing your prayers, being devoted to you and your higher self, or to the universe, or to your God, more and more. Because prayer hands, we always bring prayer hands straight to our chest and close our eyes and silence our mind, so we can allow a moment of silence for ourselves, so we can come together and be like, okay, I know I haven't done this in a minute, but this is what I need protection over, what I need help with. Can you give me the answers that I need? X, Y, and Z. All of this you can do by just simple praying, and doing this on a daily basis. You get more and more devoted as it goes in and all that. And it looks like a flower or a tree sprouting, so you slowly planting the seeds and seeing how they sprout up slowly. It even though you have a time frame, like if you say, okay, I want this in 3 months, you may not get it in 3 months. Sometimes it takes longer, because some plants can grow faster and others takes years. So with me doing this YouTube page, I'm not expecting it to blow up overnight. I'm just taking it as it comes and improve myself as I do each of these videos, slowly but surely. And maybe in 3 to 6 months, I can look back and be like, I have really grown in these past 3 to 6 months. So that's how I'm viewing this offhand. Now, Spirit. Of course, this card came up in reverse. Okay, but we're going to turn it up, right? It's called Surrender. Okay? So it assists release, support, and grounding. Benefits: reduces tension, supports eliminatory and reproductive systems, slows and directs breath into the pelvis. Instructions: bring the hands together, connect the tips of the index and pinky fingers, curl the middle and ring finger in to touch the thumb tips. Rest the hands in front of the belly, wrists on thighs. Caution: lowers blood pressure. So if you have blood pressure problems, do not do this. I recommend it. Do not do it. If you have low blood pressure, just don't do it. Just no. Blood pressure issues, period. Don't do it. No. Okay? You can do the focus. With deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. With deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. Now, this was a, looks like a teepee. See that? And you see how things are growing up. You got that nice little decoration on top. And then you see this one going down. And then at the same time, you see this heart that's upside down. So showing the inner love towards yourself. You surrendering your heart to this. You surrendering mind, body, and soul to this. You are literally surrendering all you have and seeing how this goes. And I can see how this plays into the spirit part, because sometimes with your spirit doesn't always come through when you need it, or it doesn't connect with what you have or something. So the spirit is just like, you know, I'm gonna just let you deal with this. Like, it falls back in a way. And that's how this is. You just falling back. And see how these are? It's like I'm just sprinkle a little something there. A little something there. Gonna sprinkle it. And see how it just flows out. Almost reminds me when females are on their menstrual cycle, blood just flows out. Drip, 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 drip. And then I see the little spirals in between the hands, like a fusion. Like I'm gonna reel you in with the spiraling. Very interesting. That's what it reminds me of, a menstrual release. But okay. So that's my spread that I did for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that. And until the next video, I will see y'all very soon. Bye.